Hello, I'm Savage Jim, and this is my Noob review on set number 75004, the LEGO Star Wars Z-95 Headhunter. This set is a 373-piece set. I purchased it for about $40 at a local Target, and I'm assuming that this price range is about normal for this particular set in most stores. This is from the 2013 LEGO Star Wars series. As you can see, it has the Yoda on the upper right hand corner of the box and the green adornment. This is the instruction book. It looks fairly big. Well, it is, I guess, for most typical LEGO sets. And it is a 55-page book. Trying to get a focus there, but as usual my camera doesn't work there. And this particular set has 4 bags of parts, and each of the 4 bags has one smaller pouch within. Now, this probably took me about 30 minutes to put together, and I'm assuming that a kid of the recommended age of around 6 to 12, or is it 5 to 12? Let's look. I am sorry, age range from 8 through 14. I assume that somebody of that age range could probably put this together in maybe 20-25 minutes. As with most reviews, let's go ahead and begin with the minifigures. I'm going to go ahead and start with the most mundane one. We have here a clone trooper, and apparently he is a trooper from the 501st Infantry Unit, or as the box set calls it, the 501st Legion. And they are most notably marked with their blue striping, the blue sleeves on the uniforms, and of course this kind of a blue racing stripe on their helmets. Front and back printing, and of course this is the intermediate helmet, just like as seen on the ARC Trooper Battle Pack versus the Elite Droid Commandos. Standard clone trooper face. Here we have the 501st clone trooper pilot. Again, same front and back printing, except he doesn't have the blue striping. His clone trooper uniform does not have the blue striping, and it is a little bit different. As you can see, it's probably, well, of course, its functional purposes for piloting a starfighter. And that's the helmet. All printed. Everything is printed here, no stickers at all. The visor does not go down, so it's molded in place up. And of course, the standard clone trooper head as well. The most unique character included in the set, and the centerpiece character, would be Pong Krell. He's a 6-armed being, of course, and he wields dual-bladed lightsabers, just like Darth Maul had in Episode 1 of the Star Wars movie series. These are his lightsabers. And this is Pong Krell himself. He does come apart, you know, his upper torso and head is molded as one piece. The arms do articulate, and so do his hands. This is his lower body. He does have a Jedi vest, Jedi belt, and Jedi back printing, but half of that, actually the majority of that, you don't see, because this upper half of his body mounts on top of his lower half, just like that. And his upper half of his Jedi vest is molded onto him as one uniform piece. He does have kind of a toad chin right there, so begs the question, is he some sort of amphibian? And he looks like he has some sort of looks like a samurai, kind of a samurai top knot pulled back and held down in place with this kind of a helmet piece on his head. I'm not sure if that's a helmet or if that's actually hit, you know, I guess is a massively large forehead. I don't know. Apparently, in the storyline for the Star Wars Clone War TV series, he stabs the backs of the 501st Legion, and he turns against them. I don't know if that means he turned to the dark side and he became evil. I'm not a follower of the TV show, so anybody who knows, please comment below and fill me in. He is kind of hard to make stand up, so I did have to kind of balance him there. Now the centerpiece itself, the Z-95 Headhunter starfighter. And of course this shows an evolution towards the X-Wing fighter. The only difference is this is a single wing starfighter. The wings did not come apart as S-foils do. You do have these fighter blasters mounted on the wingtips. Of course, your typical dual engine fighter. Down at the bottom here, you have these landing gears, which do retract just like that. They come up down like that for landing position, and they retract for in-flight position. And same thing with the front landing gear, just like that. These little pieces over here represent the exhaust or the thrust coming from the engines. Nice back detailing made by the set piece designer. And I put this together back in December. I'm trying to remember how many sticker pieces there are. That piece right there on the control panel is a sticker piece, and this over here is a sticker piece on this cargo hatch right here. This is the cargo bay right behind the fighter pilot's cockpit, and unfortunately this tray occupies that little thing right there. I wish it would have been more of a rear seat for maybe a gunner, you know, or a rear firing gunner, but hey, that's what the Z-95 is. On this cargo tray you have a medium-sized hand blaster for one of the troopers, and it goes onto one of those little notches here. You could probably put another blaster and it will fit just fine as well. And you have these binoculars for the clone trooper. Let's put that back into the cargo hatch. And of course the cockpit comes forward, that comes open rearward. And let's put the fighter pilot into the fighter itself. There are no studs down there at the bottom, so you don't have to seat his butt to any studs. He just fits in there rather loosely, just like that. Unfortunately, if you're playing rough, it's going to shake around in there, but what the heck. He ain't going to come out because this doesn't open up too easily, so nice playability factor, okay? It's the front end and the side. I like what the set designer did with this here. The wing markings, very nicely done. Here's a couple more sticker pieces on both the port and starboard side engines. Now for the nice playability of this doesn't come with any flick fire missiles, but it does come with this here plastic big missile. This is spring load, not spring loaded, I'm sorry. This is pulled back into place by a rubber band. So once you let go of it, it wants to go back up into the stowed away position. To fire, let me demonstrate. You have this little knob, you pull that back with your finger, that pulls down the little rubberized missile to come out and deploy, and it shoots once you get to a certain point. And that's the missile. And to reload, what you have to do, since this is spring-loaded to go back into stowed away position, you do have to hold this back, put it into missile, hold it in place until you feel the click, let this rotate back up some until it's held back in place, and there you go. Overall, I'm really impressed with the set, even though for the price of 373 pieces for a $40 set is above the 10 cent a piece benchmark. I do enjoy the playability figures, and the most notable piece that I really enjoyed purchasing this box set for is this particular figure, Pong Krell. So if anybody is looking for this set from the 2013 series Lego Star Wars, I would highly recommend it. If not for the actual fighter itself, at least for Pong Krell himself. And that, my folks, sums up my review of set number 75004, the Z-95 Headhunter Starfighter.